Hi guys, I got a one bite appetizer for you. Garlicky cheese Ritz crackers. These come together in less than 15 minutes. They cook in the oven on a sheet tray with parchment paper. Perfect for parties, game days. Like I said, one bite snack. So if you want to see how I made these, keep watching. Okay, let me give you the ingredients. I'm going to go in descending order. You need 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Now trust me, you need the one with the green or the black lid. Like I have the Kroger brand. The name brand has a green lid. You don't really want to use freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I love it, but it doesn't work as well on this recipe. So you need 1 tablespoon of garlic. You need 1 teaspoon of parsley. You need a half a teaspoon of onion powder. You need 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and you need 1 stick of butter. This recipe calls for 40 Ritz crackers. I am only using 2 sleeves. I just want to give you the gist of this recipe. And these are the baby sleeves. And you need a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, a wire rack for them to cool. My oven is preheated to 340. My oven is reheated to 350 degrees. I apologize. I don't know why I'm talking crazy. I'm going to microwave the stick of butter. So I'm making a full recipe for you guys for 40 crackers. But I'm only going to do a few just to give you the gist of this. This is perfect for holidays, parties, game day, something you can do with your kids, a really quick, delicious snack. And it pairs perfectly with my pepperoni cheese crisp. You might want to check out that video. So I'm going to put you guys on pause and get everything set up. Let's get cooking. 1 stick of melted butter. I'm going to melt in the microwave. Okay, I'm going to add all my pre-measured ingredients. That's the black pepper, Parmesan cheese, and this took about 40 seconds in the microwave. Garlic powder, onion powder, and the dried parsley. I'm going to stir this together, and I'm going to microwave this again for another 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, so you want to coat each cracker with this garlicky Parmesan mixture. And like I said, remember, this is just half of a recipe. You need 40 crackers, and this is 28. You want to make sure they're spaced apart, so you would need 2 baking trays. And like I said, this is perfect for cocktails, mocktails, game day. They keep in a Ziploc airtight container for up to a week. And these only cook for 7 to 8 minutes, depending on your oven. You can go up as high as 375 and go a shorter time, or you can go a longer time, 15 to 20 minutes at 300 degrees, whatever your preference, as long as they're brown and crispy, the finished product. Okay, there you have it. Some recipes put these in a bag or a bowl and toss them. Whichever method works for you. Just make sure they're nice and coated so they can get brown and crispy. I'm going to put these in a 350 degree oven, set my timer for 7 minutes, and then check them. There they are after 7 minutes. I'm going to let them go another minute just to get them nice and brown and crispy. Okay guys, there you have it. Took 8 minutes. They're buttery, they're crispy. Now I'm going to take them and transfer them to a wire rack. And I have to give you a disclaimer. Ritz crackers are delicious on their own. They're buttery and they're delicious, but they're banned in the UK and Japan because they have hydrogenated cottonseed oil, which is known to affect the heart. So if you want to switch this out to club crackers, saltine crackers, go right ahead if you're health conscious. Just had to let you guys know that Ritz crackers are not really healthy by other country standards. Okay, I've transferred them to a wire rack. You want these to cool for about 15-20 minutes. Then you can store them in an airtight container or in a Ziploc bag. These are great with pepper jelly, brie cheese. You can have them with, like I said, my recipe for pepperoni cheese crisp, and serve marinara or ranch on the side. If you want to have a nice, pretty charcuterie board and don't want to spend a lot of money on fancy crackers, you can definitely make your own. So I'm gonna get everything set up and tell you guys my joke. I want to thank you guys for watching. Those of you who've been here before, welcome back. You know, I'm Jennifer. I upload 2 videos a week and I always include an inspirational quote. So I'm gonna get this set up to tell you guys my joke. A blind pilot walks onto a plane, waving his white cane. The passengers look at each other in disbelief. The flight attendant gets on the PA and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the captain is legally blind, but rest assured, he's one of the best pilots in the world with over 6,000 successful flights." Next, the co-pilot makes his way to the plane. He also is blind. He's waving a stick to make it to the cabin. The flight attendant says, "Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the co-pilot is also blind, but he too is one of the best pilots, the second best pilot in the world with over 5,000 successful flights." At this point, the plane begins to take off from the runway. It gains speed and the passengers grow tenser. The plane keeps accelerating faster and faster, and as it approaches the end of the runway and still hasn't left the ground, the plane is apparently at the end of the runway and at nearly high speed. And the passengers start to scream, "Oh my God, oh my God, we're all going to die." Suddenly the plane takes off and begins its ascent. The pilot turns to the co-pilot and says, "Whew, the day they stop screaming, we're all screwed." I thought that was hilarious. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. This smells absolutely wonderful. These chips are easy to make, like I said, and they're cheap. And like I also said, just a warning that they are banned, Ritz crackers, in the UK and Japan because of the hydrogenated cottonseed oil. It's considered a heart risk. So if you're heart healthy, get some club crackers or even saltines. They're supposedly safe, but do not add any salt to my recipe using the Ritz or any crackers because they're already salty. So God bless you all. I want you to have a good evening. I hope you guys have safe travels to and from, and health and wealth and prosperity in 2026 to everyone you know. Love you, Jennifer Mallory.